You're jamming your favorite song, and while you aren't missing a beat, you could be missing a signal from your body. It's an SOS from your kidneys, and it doesn't sound like music at all. It's silent. High blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and other risk factors can quietly stress the kidneys, leading to negative impacts on the heart. That's why you should ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR. Most miss the signal for hidden kidney disease and related heart risk. You shouldn't. Visit detectthesos.com today to learn more.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit. Fake news, clickbait, gotta sift through all of it. Oh, like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man, it's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense, it's time to break free.
Hey everybody, we're live.
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody. How do we sound, Katie?
I think we sound good because I could hear it twice, and so now I just muted it for us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so now I can just hear you guys normal. Okay,
Yeah.
So here we are to talk about Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah, we're online bullshit. We're here with Emily Rose.
On the beat.
Yeah, Emily.
What's going on, guys? So I'm watching. Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey.
I'm watching some guy on YouTube who is listening in to the Tucson, one of the many police radios in Tucson. And here's what's gone down in the past hour. Okay. So about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago, on the Tucson Police Dispatch, there was an alert at 5:49 p.m. I guess, I don't know what time. I guess their time or your time. Manhunt in Nancy Guthrie case, SWAT and bomb squad deployed. So that was a little over an hour ago. And then
What the fuck?
Harvey Levin went on CNN and said that he had confirmation that activity had been going on in Nancy Guthrie's Bitcoin account.
Yeah.
Then he said that he can't say anything more, but it should be implied that he means money is going into it, because I guess that's the only way you can see that kind of thing when you have the Bitcoin account number. And K Gun, which is the local news station who also got a ransom note last week, also reported, and it was less than $300 that went into the account.
That's what they asked
My mind
for?
is
Yes.
blown.
Yes.
All right.
So-
I'm going to need some backstory, ladies.
Okay.
Okay, because all I know
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Well, let me just tell you what I know.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
saw
yes,
it come
good.
up. I saw it come up on the news when it happened. And I was like, oh, Savannah Guthrie, Today Show, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was like, oh, she's famous. And then they're like, her like aged mom is missing. I'm like, A, she's dead.
Of course.
And B, somebody in the family did it. And that's why I didn't follow, because I'm just waiting for the conclusion.
Of course.
You know, I'm just like, somebody in the family probably did it. She's dead. Blah. I'm sorry to be like, you know,
No,
No,
it's
no,
fine.
for sure.
morbid.
Nathan, can you tell us why you just went to someone in the family did it?
Yeah.
It honestly, it's statistics. I'm like, for both
okay.
of them, I'm like, statistically, she's dead. Statistically, it's someone in the family. And then I also heard like several days later that they had done the cops. I don't know if this is the FBI, but they had done a search of Savannah Guthrie's sister's house.
Yeah.
And so I thought, oh, maybe, you know, just because it is related to the family. So I'm like, oh, maybe her sister's involved, or they suspect she is. I don't know.
Well, there is one reporter, Ashley Banfield, and
Yeah.
Nathan and I got to see her at CrimeCon.
Oh god.
She was at that, I just want to remind Nathan,
Oh,
she
no,
was
yeah.
at that one panel about Luigi Mangione, and she was like,
Yeah.
murder is bad. No one should murder. And everyone was like, boo. We hate United Healthcare.
No, I remember that specifically because I was also like, boo.
Yeah,
You
we
can
were like,
murder
we
an
love
insurance
Luigi.
executive. That's in the Constitution.
Yeah. And so at that point, I was like, oh, Ashley Banfield, filled with, I don't know, journalistic integrity. Well, she's been going
yeah.
on her platform and just saying that she has a source within the police department that tells her that it's Savannah's sister's husband. So it's like the brother-in-law.
Okay. All right.
And she's just
So-
going out there saying that, and no one else has like corroborated that. And so that's a big hubbub online because it's like, wow, you're just blatantly accusing someone, huh?
Well, Emily, you know what? You mentioned the $300 ransom note.
Yes.
I want to. How does this all connect? What's going on?
So
Tell me.
what they're saying, and I'm truly on the beat right now, guys. I'm like listening and I'm like actively reporting. So I figured you appreciate it.
Emily Rose is on location.
Reporting live. The $300 is kind of confusing people online right now because they're like, the ransom was asking for $6 million. But what they're saying is they think that they being the people on the internet, like speculating.
Yes.
Just to be clear, I am speculating along with the best of them, okay? Is that they were doing that as like a test to
see if it
goes
gets there.
through. And right.
Oh, like when somebody charges you like $1.
Yes.
Just
On
to make sure
Venmo?
that like on Venmo or whatever, just to make sure like your account works.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So that's
All
why
right.
they're saying that. I also, Nathan, immediately assumed that it was a family member or someone related to a family member because I kind of felt like this whole thing has been very bizarre. The
Totally bizarre.
the nature of the kidnapping, it's not like, you're not targeting a famous person, right? You're targeting their family, which is like a technique that you would
Which-
use if you were like gonna kill somebody, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like to
Well,
like,
I feel like it's a technique. Here's the thing. If I were ever to threaten anybody,
Yes.
I wouldn't threaten their physical person. I would threaten their family.
right.
So I wonder if it's like somebody directed because she's the most publicly available. I feel like it's somebody threatening Savannah Guthrie.
Right. But then
Yeah.
the question would be, why the fuck would you, can I swear? Why the F would you kidnap Savannah? Why would you threaten Savannah Guthrie?
Exactly.
I just want to tell you not to swear for the entire thing, just to make you not swear.
Oh, have fun with that. I'm logging off.
I can't imagine that. I feel like you would feel somehow pent up.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But then I was like, that still is like, Savannah Guthrie so random that I was like, what is Savannah Guthrie doing randomly that like would have people wanting to threaten her? So then I'm like, well, I guess they could be targeting people local to the area may know that Nancy is the mother of a very famous person, and so then connect the dots that they are wealthy and do all of that. But
Okay.
I mean, to me, that just seems like, again, that seems like an amateur thought that would require, that sounds like something that a high school kid would think. Like, oh shit, but if you really wanted to like commit a crime like that, you would understand that that's going to actually make it very hard to get away with, since
It
the daughter's
seems
so
like
high
a
profile.
staging.
Yes.
Which is why Mr. John Ramsey feels like he can fucking chime in.
Of
Oh my
course.
God, what did he say? What did he say?
Let me tell you
Oh,
what he
God,
said.
who the
I
Please tell
saved
me what
it.
JR had to say.
Because here's the thing. Also, Emily Rose goes, oh my God, I'm still subscribed to Fox News Nation because I wanted to watch John Ramsey live at CrimeCon when you guys were there. And I'm like, how perfect that then John Ramsey is always just fucking tied to Fox News. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like, we love you over here at Fox News, John. And they
Didn't he have some sort of a connection with the Bush administration? Or like George W. Bush?
Okay.
All right.
Also,
Anyway, maybe
guys,
I'm wrong.
I have to interrupt.
Okay.
The FBI's hostage team, the area of Black Hawk, which is important, and I will tell you why in just a second.
No, here, let me keep talking about John Ramsey.
Oh, I got it. The FBI's.
That's what's important right
You know
now,
what?
Emily.
Actually, I'm going to turn this off.
Yeah. Who cares what's
cares?
actually happening?
Okay.
Let's speculate.
Okay, it says the FBI's elite hostage rescue team is in Tucson. And then I guess they're seeing one of the important, I'm just going to call it an important helicopter because I don't really understand its importance and people are talking about it in the chat. And I don't know how to relay that, but an important helicopter is on a very Black Hawk U.S. Army R23074 has a very interesting flight path right now, this person said. And that sounds like that means something.
I bet Kash Patel is there, like, trying to get a coat from somebody that looks good.
I know.
I need a tiny woman's coat. I need a tiny woman's FBI coat.
That's so funny.
Why would he do that, Nathan?
Because he's done that before.
Because that's what he does.
I did not know that.
No, he likes to come and be, like, just like a fucking Kristi Noem, he likes to cosplay as an actual, like, person who knows what they're doing.
He really does.
And so, like, he'll steal people's, like, uniforms and tags to, like, look like anyway, it's fucking ridiculous. But let's get back to what's important.
Let me tell you about John
Nancy
Ramsey.
Yeah, tell us about John
Okay.
Ramsey. Yep.
That's John Ramsey. That's who's important.
Yes.
So they interviewed him on Fox News Nation or whatever, and he's like at home on Zoom, and they're like, John, what do you think about the investigation so far? And he was like, well, what I learned when I suffered my horrible tragedy is that they needed to cordon off the crime scene and like not let people in. And then
like you did when your daughter went missing.
But see, that's
what
he loves to do now is to just be like, that's their fault. That's the police's fault.
Okay, yeah, for sure. He
But
loves
see-
to blame other people.
Yeah, and then they don't
Yeah.
ask him any tough questions, and he just sits there and he fucking loves the attention. We have a comment. Wait, Vanessa from Best Week Ever podcast said John Ramsey in the Epstein files when, haha.
Oh my god. Hey Van, wait, is that live right now? Hey, my god, hey Van, I love her.
Wait. Are they saying that Ramsey is in the Epstein files?
He's not.
No.
Oh my god!
Not
he
yet,
was.
Nathan.
Jesus Christ!
Not yet.
You're right. There's millions of pages we have not seen.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. There's so many they haven't released yet. But as we were saying earlier about why would you kidnap Savannah Guthrie's family?
Yes.
Because of, the craziness online with the Epstein files, people are like, well, back in 2018, Savannah interviewed some of the victims. And I'm like, then why didn't you kidnap her in 2018?
Great question.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You know
how
what
I
I
felt
mean?
as well. And then, yeah, because, and I was saying this to Katie earlier, I think that, and it's kind of funny because last week around this time, I was texting Katie about Nancy Guthrie and she was texting me about the Epstein files. And I was like, I haven't really clocked in on the Epstein files because I've been focused on Nancy. And she was saying the same,
Yeah.
like the opposite. Like she was so in the, and then I switched. And so then I, for the past like 2 days, have been in a fucking Epstein state of mind, Jesus.
And let me just tell you, you are both braver than I am because honestly, I am obsessed with Meghan Markle because here's a malignant narcissistic psychopath
Yep.
that like everything she does is foolish. It doesn't affect my life.
It doesn't affect you at all.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I don't have to concentrate on the narcissistic sociopath that's affecting my life.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. But anyway, yeah. So you guys are like in the mud in a way that I can't bear to be right now.
Yeah, and so then I think because of the craziness of the Epstein files,
Oh my god.
I mean, because it's starting to make it seem like many conspiracy theories were true. So people are conspiracy theory brained and they're looking for conspiracy theories within the Nancy Guthrie thing. And I'm not saying there aren't any. But let's go back to when Emily was sending me audio messages last week like fucking people were thinking it was Donald Trump
Yeah.
behind it.
No,
Saying, I want
Can
to
I
kidnap
tell you
Nancy
something, though?
Guthrie.
go ahead.
Can I tell you something though? I was like, maybe this is a right-wing sort of like murder thing that they love to do because they've done it several times.
Ooh, like who?
You know, they've showed up at a person's house and murdered them.
Who?
Right? Or tried to murder Nancy Pelosi.
Oh.
Those people in, I don't know, Wisconsin. Like the judge and her son. I mean, come on. It's happening.
Here's the thing. I think that there's like, in a very roundabout way, I could see this being maybe having to do with something that Savannah was like reporting on, and you take someone's family member to threaten them from giving information. It's like very like mafia style shit. So she has reported on Trump, and so I can see that. What I can't see, and what was driving me and is driving me crazy, is people being like, two things. It's ICE showing up at Nancy Guthrie's house to kidnap her. I think that's ridiculous.
Because she's secretly from Denmark.
Like, that drives me.
She's like, she's
nuts.
the final link to Greenland and us owning it.
Yeah.
Like, I am like, what? So that one I think is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
The other one was that it had something to do with, like, people were saying that it was like the cartel. People were like, it's the cartel kidnapping her because of how close they are to the border. And I'm thinking,
Mexican cartel?
I'm assuming, and I'm like, that's so crazy that people would ever jump to that, because I don't know anything about Arizona, or, I mean, I've been, but like, I don't know. But I know that, like, that's not the answer either. I just know that's not the answer.
That sounds like a right-wing paranoia fever
That
dream.
was more right-wing, and then like the super like left was like ICE is just showing up and like taking her. And I'm like, I don't think either of those things are happening. I think more than likely it has to do, well, so where have y'all landed? Like, where are you right now and what you think is happening as I'm tuned into the beat?
Well, Nathan said he thinks it's someone in the family.
Right.
Who? No idea. Didn't look into it enough to know.
I haven't looked into it enough. Honestly,
I
I'm
know.
just dealing statistically.
It was
I
just
know,
the way
she's
that
such a
she
bitch,
said
right?
it. She was like, didn't look into it, huh?
She is, yeah.
Not
She's
quite
like,
as
you don't do your
researched as me
research,
and Emily.
Nathan? You don't know anything? You can't remember? Yeah.
No.
I know you didn't mean it like that. It was so funny.
Well, I'm always going to say that, and I'm always going to mean it. No, for me, I'm thinking, just like Emily said, I don't think that this is a great way to get money. And if you were doing it for money, they would have thought more about the ransom note. Like, even John Bonet, the ransom note took way more time than I think the murder. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, for sure.
because that was the only thing that was going to keep them from being suspected.
Yeah.
That's what they thought. Whereas here, it's like they forgot the ransom note. So I see people arguing on Reddit about, like, it's a crime of opportunity, but then they never remembered to actually burgle or take anything.
Right.
And they're like, well, maybe she died accidentally, so then they just had to get rid of the body. And I'm like, no, you still have time to take stuff.
Yeah.
If that's what you're there for.
Well, this is making me think possibly these are amateurs who's never done this before. And because of that, it also makes my mind leap to maybe, honestly, a ransom is not their purpose. And so therefore it's like this whole thing reeks of being staged.
And if it's staged, what is the goal?
Can I?
I think the goal is to obfuscate. Oh, go ahead,
Obfuscate
Emily.
from what?
From the fact
Sorry.
that they
Goddamn, I
wanted
knew
to
this was
kill
gonna
her because she knew something, or they wanted her
Okay.
money, and
Okay.
they're like,
Oh,
this is like a bigger conspiracy in order to direct attention away from this very familial thing.
What I was thinking was, she's gone.
Oh, she's coming back. Yeah. What were you thinking?
There's so many people online who are like, well, this is to distract from these other things. This is to distract from ICE. This is to distract from the Epstein files. I'm like, I'm not distracted. I'm still thinking about all those things at once.
This isn't the way this shit works. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's more likely if it's ice or anything like that, that would be like way, way out of the realm of probability. Not to say it's not possible, but it's like, I don't think it's a constructive thing to focus on. Considering the statistics about this sort of thing, it's usually the family, and she's probably dead.
Welcome back, Emily.
Hey guys, sorry about
Hi,
that.
Emily.
Hey guys.
It was your turn. You were raising your hand.
Yeah.
I think it's Big Tucson trying to keep me from giving my theory. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Tucson fucking sucks.
I didn't want to
You're on notice, Tucson.
Okay, I didn't want to say anything, but now we've said it.
Yeah, there you go. I said it.
So here's kind of where I've landed, and I'm not even sure really how I exactly got here. So today, it was the footage was released. I don't know if you saw that, Nathan, of a suspect that
Yeah, he saw it.
So
I did. Because I saw the video footage on New York Times.
Yes, exactly. So that was released, and it doesn't. People have been suspecting the brother-in-law as the person who has been involved. It's clear from my analytical research, which is like ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
I sent Katie my my images. But in general, the faces don't match up. The eyes are not the same. It's just not the same person, right? So that's not the brother-in-law.
Okay.
But
yeah,
it feels like it's amateur enough to like. It's not like a professional, like a cartel hit seeming, but the person who was doing it had to have some intimate knowledge of who Nancy was, because they had to know like when she would be home, and kind of it seemed like she maybe opened the door for this person, or something was told to her maybe. But then the video today seemed like the guy was only like somewhat familiar with the house, like enough to like put his head down when he's walking up, but then let his face be exposed or her face be exposed to cover the camera. For me, it seemed I wouldn't be super shocked if someone in the family that is in place to gain money when Nancy dies through the will or something hired someone to do something. Yeah. So like not directly involved, but like hired someone to do something,
to do it for them.
Yeah, but then the thing is like wouldn't you just hire them to kill? You wouldn't hire them to like do a ransom,
kidnap,
if that was the case.
Right.
Unless something went terribly wrong.
Right.
Like what? If you're there to kill, just kill.
I don't know. It seemed okay. In general, it seems like something didn't go right. Whatever their motivation was, whatever their like modus operandi was for this.
Yeah.
It feels like with the ransom notes, it's just like, I feel like that's like a desperate attempt to redirect. I'm just saying. And also something to do with Emily mentioned like her Bitcoin account. I'm wondering if they're looking at relatives who might have urged her or persuaded her to invest in Bitcoin precisely because this could happen. Okay, I don't know.
No, they want to be paid Bitcoin, the kidnappers.
Oh, they want to be paid in Bitcoin. Did she have a Bitcoin account previously, though?
Oh,
that's irrelevant and has not been brought up.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I was assuming from what Emily said. So
no, if
they want to be paid in Bitcoin.
Yeah, if you're a kidnapper and you don't want to be found out, you'd say pay me in Bitcoin because it's untraceable.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's a good disambiguation because I wasn't sure if it was like she already had a Bitcoin account. I'm like, what's an old lady doing with a Bitcoin account? Anyway.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
No, like, you know what someone else said was like she has this Nest camera at her doorbell but hadn't been paying the subscription. Well, who usually gets you a Nest camera? Like your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would set up the payments, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
If my mom wanted a Ring camera, you know I'd be over there setting it up and it would get paid every month because otherwise why'd
Yeah.
we get
Yeah.
it? You know?
Until you wanted to murder her for money. And then
yeah,
you'd stop
then I
paying.
would go in
Yeah.
and I would cancel
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
And then people would be like, okay, who had the logins? But like, I don't know how you figure that out. That's like, we need to confiscate your tech to look at it.
Devices. Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah.
they've even said that they did that, you know?
Oh, whether or not they said that they did it, I'm sure they did it. It's like they're not giving us all the information for damn sure.
That's
And
true.
what information they might be giving us might be because they don't want to let on saying they don't want to let on who they think did it or who they're actually investigating.
Right.
So, yeah.
So Michaela in the chat says the brother was always very odd. Michaela, please elaborate.
Well,
Yes.
I know that he had like a weird metal band.
his rock band.
Yeah. But really quick, it looks like a helicopter has landed. The helicopter I was referring to earlier, the important one, has landed in this area southeast of Tucson called Vale, Arizona. Not y'all's Vale.
Okay.
Vale,
Oh,
Arizona.
you know about our veil.
I know all about it. No, I've never been. Are you kidding me? I'm broke. Okay, so they're saying that parts of the I-10 or something is shut down. One of their highways is shut down. SWAT team, helicopter is taken off again. Okay, so actually, I don't have any information, but now we know.
No, but that's good information because I feel like by the end of this podcast that we're doing right now, it's possible that we'll know who
It's
did
possible.
it, or at least who they have in custody.
Or
Yeah.
I'll know a hell of a lot more about Arizona's geography, which is never a bad thing. Education.
It's I know nothing about Arizona's geography except that it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. All right, can I ask you two something?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think she's alive?
I know like 2 days ago we both thought she was dead.
Okay.
But then yesterday Savannah did another video where she sounded a little bit more positive about her being alive. And here's the thing. I would not want to kidnap an elderly person. They do
Why
need
not?
a lot
Yeah, why
of
not?
attention. They need a lot of help.
Okay, I don't mean to laugh. She's
I'm sorry.
going
No,
through
we
a
have
terrible
to.
thing. Unless we'll cry.
They're needy. Thank you, Beth. Like whether they thought to take the medications or not, you know, that's going to be a part of it. And then it's like, maybe you don't care if they pass away because you're already a sociopath, but then you have dead weight to get rid of. And
Well,
that's hard. You
That's
know,
what I'm
like
concerned about.
I feel like what they've been doing today, they were looking around Nancy's house and then they went over to the daughter's house, Annie, and they were doing like search and rescue stuff, like looking in the bushes. And people on Reddit were like, oh, I hope they're bringing her phone to see if like her pacemaker connects to the Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah, all the pacemaker talk. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, and I don't know how that works either, but it sort of seems like, I'm laughing because Tawny said they have to go to the bathroom so often.
I know.
It's
It's
true.
so true.
I do think it's hard to get rid of a body, but I also feel in this situation where you don't know anything, it's like, well, yeah, she could just be anywhere,
Yeah.
right? So, Emily, you saw that they deposited $300 into the Bitcoin account, which is to the kidnapper. So Harvey Levin said that, and then what, did he like follow up?
No.
Or Harvey Levin's kind of out there on his own, right? He's just like, I'm watching the Bitcoin account.
Yeah, he was like, there's like a lot going on.
Wait, did you send me a link? Do you want me to share it?
Well, yeah, you can if you want. It's the feed to what I'm watching and listening to. And I just heard him say there's going to be
Nathan.
a visual up in
Hey.
a second. So I thought maybe you would
Yeah.
want to have that.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about whether or not she's we think she's alive.
So I also thought,
Oh, okay. Well, no, I was just going to say, I remember from the original article that I read about it, that there was like vital medication that was not taken with her, found in her home, that they're like, she doesn't have a long time if she doesn't take this.
Yeah. And so I still think, though, people online made good points that even if she's passed away, they still want her body back.
yeah.
You
And
know?
that's kind of the language they were using the other day in that second video. Was like, this,
Yeah.
they've been using a whole bunch of, I mean, I looked it up, and you do have to have a certain affect, apparently, when you're recording these things.
Right. I was thinking we should talk about the first video that the family made, because people really wanted, and me and you did it too. We were like, why are they so emotionless?
Yeah, it was like,
and then
what's going on? But then I looked it up, and
on ChatGPT, and you sent me
yes.
what you found.
Yes. They are basically when you're dealing with like a hostage negotiation situation, if you're trying to negotiate someone back or something back, you have to be very you have to have a very flat affect. There's something about the language that you use needs to be somewhat impersonal, or I think it has to be, or not
I can tell you what
impersonal.
it is.
Yeah. I sent it to you, Joe.
So Emily said to ChatGPT, is there a specific type of training that prepares someone for the behavior/body/verbal language you're supposed to have when negotiating with someone's captor? And ChatGPT replies, yes, and it's very specific. People who negotiate with captors aren't improvising or just good communicators. They're trained in a specialized discipline, usually called crisis negotiation or hostage negotiation. And then it says this is a formal training. The FBI specializes in it. Verbal language control. Use low arousal language, slow pace, neutral tone. Avoid absolutes, always and never. Avoid commands and moral judgments. Reframe demands without directly rejecting them. Let the captor feel heard without validating harm. And then body language. Even over the phone, they train for voice modulation, like slow speed, pauses, strategic silence, breathing patterns, physical posture, non-threatening open stance, or if you're in person, stay at eye level, which is what I noticed about their first video. She's very eye level with the camera. Keep hands visible, reduce perceive. I mean, that's for in person.
Yeah. I is there more?
Yeah, there's always more, Nathan.
Okay, tell me more. But I have something to say.
Yeah, we know. Why this matters and why you might be asking. People often notice something off about how captor negotiations sound. The calmness, the deference, the lack of confrontation, and wonder, is this a script? The answer is yes. This is a script, and it's deeply trained and deliberately counterintuitive. And so that's what I saw a lot, was people being like, they're acting weird in the video. And then we sort of found out that's what they tell you to do.
Yeah.
You know? Okay,
Yeah.
what were you going to say?
What I was going to say is, have you guys ever seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, that's what.
Yes, and did you know about the similar thing that Savannah said to the movie?
No, tell me.
Oh, that's crazy, Nathan.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just this one specific line from the movie where the woman is, asking for them to bring her daughter back because Buffalo Bill kidnapped her in his big truck. Yeah. And she's on TV like at a press conference. And like this was like Savannah and her brother and sister at home. And she says just like stuff that they love about their mom. And then she says, talk to her and you'll see. And she like makes eye contact. And it's very similar to a line in the movie where that mom says, talk to her and you'll see.
Which is what made me, prompted me, because Katie was asking me about that. I hadn't seen it. And that's what prompted me to ask ChatGPT, because I was like, I'm assuming the reasoning for that is because there's probably like a pretty standard script that you follow when you're talking to a captor. So then I was like,
Yeah.
chat,
Yeah. I just remember specifically because it's like the senator she's trying to get her daughter Catherine back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps on saying in the movie, her name is Catherine. Her name is Catherine. And Clarice Starling comments on that. It's like, oh, that's good because they're like, keep on repeating her name and that humanizes her.
But that seems to be for the public, or is that for the captor?
I thought it was for the captor to be like, keep on repeating her name, keep on like showing pictures of her as a kid, really like make her into a living being for this person.
Which is like kind of, I mean, I understand the technique and it makes sense, like why you would do that. But I just feel like when you're dealing with someone like that, they're so far beyond like empathy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's definitely like possible, but you never do know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, and I feel like maybe statistically, again, like appealing to somebody's empathy, because if they are like a hired kidnapper, you might not know like what buttons you can press with that person.
Right.
It's like you don't know how skilled and experienced they are, how psychopathic they might be. And so it's probably statistically, this is your best option, is to try to humanize them.
Right.
Try to like keep things calm and, make them remember that they're dealing with a human being. I don't know.
No, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
I will say I might walk back my statement earlier about not wanting to kidnap an elderly person because
all right.
Why do you want to kidnap an elderly person?
Please tell us.
Younger, more virile people would be better at fighting back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, but can I talk about something that's been bothering me?
Yes.
Ironically, today I got called out on Threads for being ageist.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it because I find it's deeply irritating.
Of course, you got called out for something on something. Of course you did. That happens every day.
But like,
what'd you do? Yeah,
I can't even talk about it. My mom is 83. She had me at 50, right?
Wow.
So, and I am currently having to quasi caretake for her, right? She lives by herself. She can drive. She's like totally healthy. She never smoked or drank in her whole life. Like, she's very, very healthy. She's active, whatever. But she has some limitations. And one of the things that came out about Nancy was like, can't walk 50 yards without assistance and takes daily medications. And people online were like, what kind of person would let their 84-year-old mother live alone with walking issues and taking medications? I was like, oh, my God. First of all,
what kind of person?
People are like trying to blame the kids in that kind of way for like leaving her alone. And I was like, we really are living in a different time, and it's ageist, okay, to assume that someone at that age, that all people, just because like having limitations of walking. I think that they said for Nancy, she can't walk more than roughly 50 yards unassisted. Like, that's not like she can't walk from the couch to the kitchen unassisted.
Yeah. That's like on a football field.
Right. Which is like same.
She can't get a first down.
Like, and also unassisted doesn't mean like, we're putting her on in a wheelchair.
Yeah, it means you have your
walker or cane.
Like, does she need a wheelchair? Does she need just a cane? Can she find a stick by the side of the road?
Literally.
It's like
And so that has been bothering me too, because I'm like, it sounds actually like if she's like my mom, and based on pictures, they look similar in how they aged. Whereas I have seen 83 and 84-year-olds that look like really, really elderly, like what you stereotypically what you would think of. But then right now there's a lot of like 84 is no longer like the top of people's lifespan. Like most people, if you're healthy, you might have another 10, 15 in you. And
yeah.
you know?
Also, it's ageist in the fact that it's like she has agency.
Yes.
She might be
Yeah.
having difficulty.
Right.
But she's like, you know what? I'm going to negotiate it because I want to be independent. They're an independent person. So to be ageist, it's like, oh, she's 83. How dare you? It's like, you don't
have no
fucking know
idea.
her. She might be fiercely
Yeah.
independent.
Yes.
You know?
And I have personally experienced like having my dad in an old folks
Yes.
home, you know, and it's because he had sepsis and then he sort of like slowly recovered from that and like his brain came back. And I was realizing the only people he had to talk to had so many less faculties about them. Like I'm sure he was less, I don't know.
Intellectually stimulated.
Yes, intellectually
Yeah,
stimulated.
yeah.
Then the place where I have him now, which is a little bit more independent, I think it makes people feel better a lot. I think a lot of elderly people would like to stave off the old folks' home as long as they can.
Yeah, and I
You
think there's
know?
an enormous psychological effect to that too, in terms of like,
Yeah.
you know, keeping you sharper or keeping you independent.
Yes,
I
think
you
so
know,
too.
unless there's something horrible going on, but you know what I mean. You know, it slows the aging process.
So Emily, were you about to speak?
Okay, two things. I thought I was hearing myself, but I was just hearing a girl that sounds like me. That's crazy. Okay, anyway.
What were you saying?
Nice.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, so I am getting some information on the feed. Okay, so
Emily Rose is on the scene, everybody.
reporting live
Coming
from
at
my
us
couch,
live.
I have found out that there is something else is going on in Arizona. Arizona's got a whole lot of bullshit going on. They apparently there's a missing hiker that's been missing since a few days ago. And so
okay.
part of this could be the missing hiker, but also the FBI was like streaming the. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry, not dead air.
I can't tell what's going on, but it
Well,
looks
let me say this
crazy.
while I'm listening, because I can say this. Just so everybody knows, I got called ageist because I was bitching about Real Housewives of New York and how I think that the show never should have been. Those women shouldn't be brought back to TV because they're getting a spinoff on Hulu or something.
E.
And I said no one wants to watch because Jill Zarin went on a racist tirade after Bad Bunny.
Oh, she got
She
fired,
got fired. I said,
Yeah.
no one wants to watch these elderly bitches shit themselves anymore. It's not fun. They're all trash, and bigotry isn't limited to the South. And someone was like, I agree with you, but except for the ageism. I was like, that's not ageist. It's true. They are elderly.
It's
and they shit themselves.
yeah.
But I didn't.
Who shit themselves? Do we know?
Ramona and Sonia more than once on the show.
Well, I know.
Oh, so
that
you
they
weren't
like
even
to
like
piss
making
on
a
the
joke.
boat.
No, on the boat, but then also just randomly, especially Ramona.
Okay.
She was like incontinent or what is it? What is it?
Incontinent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
How
it's no shade to that
interesting.
person. It's
Yeah.
just that, like, in my opinion, ageism is like what we were talking about, where you assume that an older person can't do something because of their age, stereotyping them. I am not saying that all elderly women shit themselves. I'm just saying that those elderly women did, and I don't want to watch them on television.
You have
I
proof,
have proof.
that these women have shit
Oh
themselves.
yeah, the country, everyone
on a
Yeah,
boat.
yeah, yeah, everyone does.
So you
know what? I'm gonna help
it's
you
not like
out,
you're just
Emily.
Help me out,
projecting
Katie.
that.
I'm gonna go reply to that person with a clip because you know I love a clip.
Why are we going down that avenue? You were just trying to help her. She has
I
some
know.
kind of anger.
I think she made me
Well,
poop
you
in my
mentioned
pants. Yeah, she got me upset.
You did poop.
I did.
Yeah, was that poop on the rug here again?
I don't know, but I think she got me upset. I did. I did. I actually pooped in my robe.
No need.
I want a quick follow up with the ageist thing.
Yeah.
Emily, what do you think about her taking the Uber over to her children's house for dinner? Did you think that they should have been picking her up?
I will say that, but see
That's weird.
that concerns me just like in general, like a woman alone already. Like, I was stalked by an Uber driver last year, and so I'm like, yeah, I know, it's like kind of nuts. And so I am a little more sensitive to that, no matter the age. But I will say, yeah, I mean, like I've had to do that for my mom in the past couple of years. Like she was flying because she can get on a plane and everything. And I couldn't take her to the airport, so I called her an Uber. And I was a little like on edge about it because my mom personally, she gets a little more confused easily. She's also not technologically savvy. She like the concept of Uber was foreign to her. So I would say it just depends on the person. Like for my 83-year-old mom, no. I don't know what Nancy's like mental capacity is. I don't know. She might be on Threads with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
She could be like getting into fights on Reddit every day. We don't
have
know.
no idea.
We don't know. Yeah.
Well, I know, like, my step-grandmother, the concept of me trying to explain to her that if she was going to take an Uber because someone had suggested it to her, that she couldn't just call. I was like, no, you need to use the app.
Yeah, the app
And
thing
she
is
was like, I don't know what you're saying to me. What are you saying to me? And I was like, I know. Let's just stop talking about it. Because I didn't want to explain it. Oh, I wanted to go back to, because Beth in the chat says someone close to the family, but maybe not a family member.
Okay.
Oh, or someone that worked on the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
see, that
point.
seems more likely to me.
Good point.
I, as someone in the family, would not want to kidnap someone.
Yeah.
If I was kind of like a contractor, though, I feel like it might cross my mind as a good idea.
It makes a ton of sense. It really does. In terms of like who would do this. Like if not a family member, it's somebody who has access to the house, can understand the movements, and is like, oh, there might be money here. You know?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense that it would be some kind of contractor. It really does.
And I think that they're saying something about an electrician. Someone had talked about an electrician that worked there. And I guess one of the addresses that have come up on the police scanner tonight is the address of the electrician's company or something.
Interesting.
And the rescue team is reported to be in Tucson. So if there's a rescue team in Tucson, then we can deduce that is not for the missing hiker, because the missing hiker is elsewhere in a different part of the state.
Yeah.
Where the mountains are.
Can we go back to when we first got on the live?
Yeah.
And you said something about there being an AK-47 or an AR-15, some kind of gun with initials and a number.
Something like that, yes.
What was that
So,
about?
A GK-47-5.
around 6:15 my time, there was a call that came in over the police scanner that was talking about something about there's someone with an AK-47, 2 revolvers, and then some other gun. I can't remember what. At that time, SWAT departed its station and they left. And then about 20 minutes later, Harvey Levin was on CNN talking about there's been a deposit into the Bitcoin account. And so there wasn't like a confirmation that those things were related. It was just like a coincidental line of events. Shit happened sequentially.
Yeah. It's like this happened, then this happened, then this happened, and it's all like, we don't know. Is it coincidence or causality? Whatever, that whole thing.
Yes.
Right.
It seems interesting that, because first of all, it's just speculation, but I think the whole hiker thing was a ruse. I think that was maybe some kind of
Nathan, please pretend that you're not coughing. Please
I'm not
continue to
coughing.
pretend.
I'm
It's
not
very
coughing,
believable.
everybody. Yeah, I'm not coughing. All right, I'm better. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I feel like the hiker thing was probably a ruse at first.
But she's talking about something separate.
No, I know, but in terms of
Okay.
here's what I want to get to. We're talking about like
Okay.
the SWAT team, all these like big sort of like, state army things descending, helicopters, SWAT teams, all of that. And there's that rumor about maybe they're looking for a hiker. I feel like that is something that the police might have put out in order to like be like, oh, we're not looking for you, kidnapper, hostage taker, murderer.
Yes.
We're looking for
Yeah.
this hiker. So don't worry, we're not coming for
They
you.
were saying-
when in actuality they are.
They were saying on the stream as well that because at some point the scanner went really silent, and they were saying that might have been because they're not saying information about the hostage, like they're not saying that on the scanner on purpose.
Yeah.
It also
Yeah.
looks like there's reports that Nancy Guthrie Street.
You're like, it also looks like the reports. You're so happy.
Well, I love the news. That Nancy Guthrie Street is not open to the press or anybody, the public, right now.
That is a profoundly
that's
frightening
good.
still. Look at that shit. Oh my
It
God.
really is.
Yeah, I wanted to just get a good look at this guy.
But I need to say something
Because Emily,
after you're done.
yeah,
No, go ahead.
I was just like, we were looking at the thickness of the eyebrows, which now I'm thinking is blocked by this eye hole. So I
Yeah,
thought they were thin
yeah.
eyebrows, but now I'm realizing it's just the bottom part. And then I do think that they have dark hair, and that's why people online were thinking it's a woman because it looks like mascara. I think it's just, like a JD
Can you
Vance
can you zoom
motherfucker.
in a little bit?
Yeah.
Because I'm not concerned about the mascara. I am, interestingly enough,
This.
in terms of secondary sex characteristics, if you look at like the bones around the eye, it looks very female.
That's what
to
I
me,
said,
right?
Nathan.
Yeah.
See,
for
and
sure.
I thought people
that
just
looks like
thought
a
I
woman.
wasn't talking
Like
about
makeup.
the mascara. That's what I was when I said that they have very feminine features. That's what I was talking about. And
It's
can
absolutely.
I just say something really ridiculous?
Oh, but do they have a? I'm sorry. Do they have a mustache?
Okay, but
Yes.
yes,
Could be fake. Yes.
But
No, you're
but
right.
Also,
Could be fake.
could be Sharpie. I'm just saying. I'm just literally saying.
I would never think to do that. I mean, the fact that this person has gotten away with this for this long, are they?
But Katie, you
are
just
they
decided you're going
a
to start
genius?
kidnapping elderly people. You haven't thought about it a whole lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I'm going to start drawing mustaches on my face.
Well, also, I want to say, I know this isn't as conclusive as bone structure that we can see in the eyes, but those lips also look very feminine.
I think so too.
Yeah, they look like kind of puffy and maybe glossed a little bit.
There's just something about it. But then when you do zoom out and you see the person's figure, it's very boxy. But I don't want to
Yeah.
stereotype. I don't want to be.
Well, so is Meghan Markle's.
I don't want to
so,
be ageist and
you know,
sexist
could be
today.
her.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's Meghan Markle, everybody. We've solved it.
Dear God.
I'm obsessed with her. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so we're looking at this gremlin. Is there any other stills? Because the New York Times had the whole video.
Yeah, I'm sorry, okay?
What? No, I'm sure the video's other places. Can we find it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll
had
show
brought-
it on my, because I can get it.
I had brought something up earlier and it just seemed like.
Katie, are you there?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, is she frozen? Oh, are we?
Oh, yeah. No, because I noticed she hadn't
See.
blinked for 10 minutes. And I was like, wait, she might not be reading. She might be dead. No, she's fine. She's fine, everyone.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm surprised I didn't get more fascinated with this because usually it's like this would be catnip to me. But I don't know.
Well, because it does.
Honestly, I really did do the calculus in my head real quick, and I'm like, she's dead. We'll find her body in a few days.
That's the thing, though.
You know?
The fact that it's still going on and on.
No, it's been 10 days. This is insane.
Which also kind of makes me think that it's hard to believe it was a complete amateur or someone, because they've been able to keep this up for quite some time.
Well, also, if you think about it, this is Savannah Guthrie's mom. She is at least nationally famous. Yes. And so you got to have a big pair of balls for this to be your debut.
Yes.
Like, this has definitely been done before.
Okay, counterpoint. I was like, if it was someone who was just like scoping wealthy homes in the neighborhood and kidnapping whoever, maybe they didn't know. Because again, that does take so much. Yeah. You're going to have so much attention on you. You have to be like wanting it or ready to handle it.
It's almost like the Lindbergh baby because it's like that guy also didn't understand what he was doing. And he was a first timer, you know? And
can we talk about the rich guy too, who like wouldn't pay the ransom for his daughter?
You're talking about Randolph Hearst?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Patty Hearst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like a Stockholm syndrome situation, but like it's a little different because she was sort of like young and healthy and also very, very smart.
Yes.
And so that Stockholm syndrome thing is like a little bit suspect because it might just have been her being like, this is how I survive. She was really bright. Yeah.
When I tried to bring up the video for you bitches to watch is when it disconnected me because it was like, this is too much.
Riverside really can't handle a whole lot of activity, I learned.
No. But I was also playing
sure not.
the YouTube that you sent me at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
that might have been part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But so that's why I was just bringing up still images because to me, that one was like the best one.
Oh, no, I didn't know. Honestly, it's like, yeah, if that's all we can bring up, that is definitely the best one because it's just so fucking chilling. And you can see a lot of like features that you can need to see in the face. So, yeah. If we can't play it, that one was like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do what you bitches want.
We were really handling it without you.
Yeah.
I know, I could hear you. I could. I'm on the Patreon.
I don't.
Okay, tell me, is this a woman?
It's hard to tell. It's a weird angle.
What is your chat
The
think?
shoulders aren't huge.
Chat, is this a
What
woman?
does the chat think? Christine says, man. Caitlin says, Nathan, I'm sure you listened to last podcast on the left about Patty Hearst, not Stockholm trauma and survival.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yes.
If this is, this is like a weird fisheye lens, right? So that does make me think that when I'm looking at these shoulders, they're looking smaller.
That was very noticeable to me too. And I feel like also it's like, you know, obviously they're going for a masculine profile.
Yeah, it's like,
you know, so did they like
layer them,
put some padding or something? Yeah.
Well, then how did they really strap those boobs down?
Have you ever seen Yentl?
No.
Well,
but I've seen She's the Man.
All you need is some ace bandages and you're flat.
Oh my god.
Apparently.
Okay, these people are talking about the gloves.
Well, for some reason, like, we didn't see the gloves in this, but I have a memory, excuse me, of it being like, it's almost like a big baseball kind of, not like a baseball glove, but like a boxing glove.
Yeah. But
it's like a big puffy glove.
They keep saying it's nitrile gloves, which is like what they use at the hospital. And so perhaps this person has huge hands.
Oh, like or like you said, it's the fisheye lens, so it might be just like really skewing everything we see in terms of like its size depending on distance.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I guess now Cash Patel is saying, fucking Cash Patel.
That dick.
He's saying
Sorry.
that there may be more than one person. Oh, that's why they were saying barbershop, because I guess around where there's police presence or something, there's a barbershop. I simply don't know.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I was like, if it's a man, it's JD Vance, because they are really working a smoky eye.
Yeah, the eye.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Well, we just saw JD Vance at the Olympics in Milan.
I think he can replicate himself.
Well,
because he's a mutant.
So true.
Also, this photo was 10 days ago when the kidnapping happened. So,
Oh, okay. Oh, God, it is so fucking eerie. I'm sorry.
What did you say was eerie?
Ugh.
just this.
No, just it. Like looking at these two pictures, it's just like the light in their eye. It's just, I mean, honestly, if Cindy Sherman were to have done these photographs in the late 70s, early 80s, it would have been like assurance of her genius. This is fucking eerie.
Who's Cindy Sherman?
Yeah.
She's an artist. Like her first thing that she used to do was like basically photographs of herself in like certain it's so hard to describe. I'll just have to show you later.
Was she a big deal?
Oh yeah, she's a huge deal.
Oh, okay.
Cindy with a C or with an S? Or I guess that'd be Sydney.
Cindy with a C. Yeah.
Cindy.
But it was like semi-candidates
Sherman.
that were actually very posed.
Sophie, you gave me this idea to go live because she said, I wish you were going live. And so she says, oh, I feel like it's a woman, the eyes, no idea why they seem gendered, but maybe it's the eyebrows.
This is one of Cindy Sherman's photos. I can see it.
Is it a picture of herself?
I don't know.
Yeah, we can see it.
They're all pictures of herself doing like different characters.
Oh, wait.
Basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that's what you see here.
Wait, guys. A person of interest. Okay. A person of interest has been detained. There's no update on Nancy Guthrie. They've been detained. They're being questioned south of Tucson. Someone has been breaking news. Goddamn.
Okay, but wait. We know Cash Patel loves to jerk us off and then leave us with blue balls, doesn't
he? That's breaking it, not Cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
ABC.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we can rest easy, but we don't know. It says they've been detained for questioning, so that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like in a standoff or that it doesn't sound like they've located Nancy necessarily.
Yeah.
And they're just saying person of interest, which is like.
Also, person of interest does mean a lot of things.
Always.
It's like it could be an accomplice who's like, get me out of here, it's gotten crazy or something like that. I don't know. I won't speculate, but that's, wow. I bet, get 15 minutes. Let's stay on for like 15 more minutes, and I bet we'll find out more.
Can you send me the link?
Down. That's what they're saying on the stream that I sent you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I
had to close.
I'm so sorry. You can do like me. ABC News. Person detained.
But
God, it sucks because I have been operating from a place of she's no longer alive for this whole time. And then like yesterday and today I started being like, maybe she's still alive. And it's just like, it's so unlikely. And it's going to be such a fucking bummer. Like to even have had that hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, even when you like sort of like, and you kind of prepare yourself emotionally for it, it still fucking sucks.
It does.
You know, you want her to be okay.
It does, yeah.
Oh, God.
I have a question for the group.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, I beat you, Nathan.
Well, I'll ask later if I remember. What do you have to say?
Why don't you just say
Katie?
yours? Why don't you just say yours?
Oh, it's just a quick observation. I could do it fast. I'm just like, looking at that video footage, that person is not worried that they're being recorded. They know they're going to be recorded. They have a mask on. There's something in the fact that it's like they're very just willing to like go right up to that nest and fucking fix it, and they know they're going to be seen.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
they
that
tried to
dumb.
pick flowers to put up in front of
That's
it.
the crazy thing to me.
I don't know, but it's
Why would you not come with the more obstructive material?
Yeah,
Tape.
you have to be deluded
Yeah.
not to understand what's going. And they have a mask on. It's like obviously they know they're being
Right.
seen. It's just so fucking weird. Anyway, you were gonna say. Sorry, I just wanted to make that observation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say.
What?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't remember.
That you're building such anticipation.
Oh, that's such a bummer, dude. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Here we go. Yes.
Put yourself in the shoes of the other Today Show hosts.
Oh, God.
Who are they? Do you know?
Do you care? Craig Melvin?
Well, okay. I need names to like
Craig
inhabit
Melvin.
them.
I really
Do you
don't
want to
care.
see a
Craig
picture?
Melvin. Okay. No, I just need the name. Now I can be like, I'm in it. Got
Okay.
it. All right.
He's a black
Yep.
man. Okay.
Okay.
You're a black man.
Even better. More details.
Okay.
It's great.
I sent Emily a TikTok of someone just talking over like them filming the Today Show as they're like learning to make stupid Valentine's Day donuts.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you imagine what all these people are thinking? They just did a 5-minute segment on Savannah Guthrie and her mother. And now they're like, show us how to make donuts. And
Yeah.
like, do you think like any of these other anchors, Carson Daly, do you know Carson Daly? You do.
I do.
He's
I do.
there.
Yeah.
Are worried about their family members. Are
Oh,
they worried their family
interesting.
members might get kidnapped as well? No.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't think they would be.
This is a specific. This is
I can see-
specific.
This is definitely specific. And honestly, I'm going to say, I think most people know enough about true crime nowadays to know it's like, it's probably a family member at
Yeah.
least, you know? So, no, but I mean, when you brought that up, I was just like, oh, that's a really good point. It was kind of like in 9/11 where you're like, I was in San Francisco, not New York, but I'm like, well, I live in a city and maybe it's going to be every
Yeah, that's
city.
true.
So, yeah, I could get that.
Yep.
Yeah. What was really funny was this TikToker. I discovered her because she was like, I called it. Hoda's back. Hoda's back. And I was just
my
like,
God, I forgot.
Is she going to start to theorize that Hoda
It's the
kidnapped Savannah's mom
Yes.
so that Hoda could come back as the sole host of the Today Show? Because
Wait, didn't Hoda stop?
yeah, Hoda just retired. She said, I'm done
I-
with this. I'm old enough. I have enough money.
Yeah.
But
I think Hoda just needed a hobby. And she's like, I'll start kidnapping.
But here's what I also think. Yeah, she needed a hobby. She was like, actually, you know who I like a lot? Savannah's mom. No, I actually do think that they brought Hoda back because she's such a nice, like, warm presence.
I love
And-
Hoda.
Yeah, and that's what they
Yeah.
need right now.
Yes.
And I'm sure Hoda wanted to do whatever she could to help. Like, and
Oh,
so this,
now that's great.
yeah, this woman on TikTok was like,
with a very
she
deep
also
voice,
is
by
like
the
this.
way.
She has a voice disguiser on because her thing seems to be like Spilly on YouTube where she wanted to be anonymous or something. She was also like, do none of these other anchors want to go be there for Savannah? And I was like,
She's like, where the fuck is Jane Pauley?
also like, could you imagine flying into Tucson to be there for Savannah? She's probably like, I need space.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that being your reaction and probably mine. But honestly, some people are like, I need people around me. Like, I need loved ones to help. People are so different with grief and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd say I want
Yeah.
loved ones around, but I don't need fucking Carson Daly.
I mean, well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how often
yeah.
have you had coworkers where you're like, okay, if your mom's missing, that's like not got anything to do with me. That's how I felt
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
yeah,
still
totally.
have
I'm just
bills
like,
to pay. Excuse the fuck out of me.
I know, I've got shit
Yeah.
due.
Like, they're not like family.
I'm under a lot of pressure today.
Like, you know, I don't know.
And so I'm looking at the chat. Christine says, someone told me Annie, the sister, has gambling debt.
Okay. And that's the house they were searching.
Who told her?
Yeah. It was Annie's house. Yeah.
Oh, Christine, who told you that?
Yeah, who told you?
We
Or where did you read it? I want to know more. Sorry,
where did I hear that? Look up the Daily
right
Beast. I think I saw it in the Daily Beast, Christine.
Really?
No, seriously, yeah. I think it was in there today.
I will say, I could bring up that picture that is the person in the band with the brother-in-law.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I want to see this.
Okay.
Because that's the other like number
I don't even
one.
know what you're talking about.
And he does more so fit the profile of the guy in the mask. This guy.
Does he also fit
That's what
the
I'm curious
profile of someone who would do crime?
I can't remember.
Fair enough.
I feel like someone did say something about he had a sordid past or something. But I don't know. It's like, why would you employ your band member to go kidnap your mother-in-law? Like, it's a lot.
You know, honestly, in terms of like who people are going to choose to like do their murder or kidnapping, I feel like we have enough evidence in true crime lore to know that people are not very selective.
That's true.
When they do, like, for some reason, they're like, oh, I have a friend of a friend. And you know nothing about them, but you'll give them $15,000 to do something for you. It's insane.
True.
It's nuts. Yeah. So I could totally see it being like him putting out feelers and his drummer in his band is like, I do it. Or I know somebody. I could totally see that.
That's true. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I took this screenshot from a YouTube video, so there's a lot going on here.
Oh my God, the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes and maybe the eyebrows and maybe a little bit of facial hair.
Look, yeah. Oh my, yeah.
Oh, well, this is a good time for me to bring up everyone's favorite YouTuber, BJ.
Oh, yeah. What does she have to say? I really am curious.
She pointed out that right now, this man, Dominic Evans, is actually going gray, like in a noticeable way. And so this mustache situation would be gray if it was him.
Unless he dyed it.
Just
for men.
Which men do.
I'm sorry, BJ, once again, I think you're giving us weak evidence.
What about the BJ thing about the card from Adult Services or whatever?
Yes, so that actually is, and I will send you that because that's not from BJ. BJ just reported on it.
Yeah.
Not that we don't take her seriously. But this is
of course.
Oh God. Okay, this is
Look at my face. It's very serious.
Let's see. So this is from Steve Fisher, SF Investigates, who also is kind of a chaotic Twitter presence. But I don't remember why I feel that way. I just remember thinking that, and maybe it's because BJ likes him so much and I have to like be aware when she's reporting on people. But he pointed out that a picture that was taken at the crime scene indicated that there was a card in Nancy's door from Adult Protective Services. Like a card was like tucked into the door frame, and I don't know, Katie, if you can pull it up, but that is really odd.
No, I want to see that because I'm not sure what you mean by tucked into the door frame. So I want to see like
how you
because I'm thinking one thing and another.
She'll pull it
well,
up.
guess what? I'm going to show you in just a second.
Show me.
Pull it up.
God damn it! Do you know how much stuff is going on over here?
Listen,
you take your time. Tell us what you need.
Nothing.
Okay. I don't think that's true.
Okay, I got it. This is a card. See this card? Tucked into a door. There's a big image and a little image, and it says,
Oh, I see. Okay.
this is a card from an investigator from Adult Protective Services that was left on Nancy Guthrie's front door. It's safe to say this was left before the crime because this picture was taken in the first day or two, and APS, Adult Protective Services, would not visit while there was a crime scene and the person was still missing. There would be no reason to do a door knock if they know the person is missing. Just one more plot twist in a super confusing case.
No, wait. Okay. But in terms of the time between when Nancy went missing physically and it was discovered and the police came, what if that was the time when the person from Adult Protective Services came and it was like, and it was because possibly there was some sort of reason to be like, she is in incipient danger, but she's not answering the door. And so this is all I can do right now.
Okay, so I'm going to theorize what you're saying so that it
Okay.
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
She didn't show up for church on Sunday, right? She was supposed to go to a friend's house and then they were going to go on Zoom church together. So
Okay.
that person called Adult Protective Services and this woman, Deborah M., stopped by before the police got involved. Is that what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the only alternative would be if there was like if people were just straight up lying because the sister-in-law or the sister, her daughter, Nancy's daughter, said that she took her home Saturday night, right? And that she had been at like mahjong or something earlier in the night, like a mahjong game with her friends, which I'm assuming was corroborated. I'm assuming that the friends there were able to say.
by the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so in between, like, why would Adult Protective Service... let me theorize what I'm saying the alternative would be. If we didn't have that piece of information, maybe you would say she'd been missing for longer than we knew. And that they had shown up in like a welfare check kind of way.
Yeah.
It is strange, though, if certainly this had to be before the police got there, because if the police are there, why would Adult Protective Services leave the card? It's like we're a little past that now, Deborah.
I
Yeah.
would like to know more context about Adult Protective Services and what they do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think that they are like, you know what?
Child Protective Services.
Let me just look it up.
Well, specific.
I'll
You know
Google
what? I'm going to look it up specifically for how it's defined in Arizona.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Great idea.
Adult Protective. Okay, here we go. So, Arizona Adult Protective Services, APS, is a program within the DES Division of Aging and Adult Services and is responsible for investigating allegations of abuse, exploitation, and neglect of vulnerable adults.
Yeah, so I would think someone in Nancy's life would be suspicious that she's at home being abused or being neglected, so that maybe there was no reports of like her house being like a hoarder house,
Right.
or something like that, which is what I would picture.
And if she's being
Well, we also don't know the whole story in terms of like, does she need some level of caretaking? Who's caretaking her?
Yeah.
And are they abusing her? And is that why like friends noticed she had bruises or something like
That's
that?
true.
You know?
It is kind of interesting that, and my mom was also, so I'm relating this to my own experience, obviously, but like my mom also, she works at the church, and so she has her routine, and she goes to the church on the days that she needs to be there. And I was thinking like, but would her friends necessarily know? But they would, because my mom works for the church. So if she didn't show up on a Sunday, that would be a big deal. But now we're learning that it was on Zoom. The church was on Zoom. Church Zoom is like, my mom's friends definitely wouldn't question if she hadn't logged on. They would be like,
Well,
oh, she can't log on.
Here's what I heard today from my coworker who gave me the tip that the pictures of the man in the mask were coming, so she seems to be up on it.
Okay.
was that she was going over to a friend's house and they were going to get on Zoom together. And so that's the person that noticed that she didn't come.
Oh.
Got it.
Well, that makes a shit ton of sense. Why
Okay.
wouldn't they just say that?
Yeah, that makes.
How
a lot
does your
of sense.
coworker know
Yeah.
that?
She watches that guy, JLR Investigates
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Oh,
the
okay,
other
yeah.
guy, who just streamed constantly.
Yeah.
And
Like the Law and Crime Network and stuff like that, they're like really on it immediately.
yeah.
But
Usually,
JLR is like a
yeah.
24-hour he just took a I just learned he just took a break after 12 hours of streaming and he's going to come back soon.
Wow.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
like he's just like a guy that like just streams.
Wow, make
Yeah.
that money.
I hate that money.
Yeah, I was watching his stream earlier and 50,000 people were there.
Yeah, that's insane.
Right? Yeah.
But that makes a lot of sense, right? She goes to her friend's house, they watch it together. But it is
Oh my God. Okay. Beth in the chat says it could be financial abuse. She went out with friends but never had money.
Okay.
How could that? Okay. If she never had money, then who's kidnapping her? Someone who thinks she has money, right?
or someone again, then I would be like someone who knows that there is money to access.
Yeah. Through the family.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also, I just feel like, okay,
Let's go off vibes. Let's go.
in terms of what the cops are not telling us, I feel like there might be like a longer term pattern of abuse that they can identify, and we're just not hearing about it. Just a speculation that maybe this is like a little bit more known than like, like they knew way more than we thought they did in terms of the cops.
The cops did.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Like
sure they
maybe
do.
it's like everybody was like, we know it's Jerry, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
say that
That's like
again.
why
Nathan, I
Ashley-
didn't hear you. What did you say?
Like the cops were like, everybody has told us it's probably Jerry and it's Jerry. And we're just like, they're trying to pick him up properly or something like that. And that's why there's all this like sort of
Hullabaloo.
theater around it. Yeah.
I wondered that as well. Can I also say something? And this is just,
Yeah.
I want to make this very clear. This is maybe even more conspiracy than ICE and more conspiracy than Epstein files. Like, this is just like the vibe that I got immediately. And this, I'm just saying, like, okay. I was like, there is something a little off about like Savannah. No? I just keep hearing people
Oh, in
talk about
general?
how
You
she's
know what?
like America's sweetheart, and I'm like, when did that happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Interesting. Like I had never, okay, here's the thing. I had never like actually seen her. I just heard of her. I knew she was like in the media business and she was a name.
Yeah.
And then I tried to watch, this is terrible. I tried to watch like I think like the first or the second ransom plea video
Yeah.
that we were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I hate to say it, but I found her to be like performative and disingenuous so quickly.
But see, me and Emily were saying that, and I said, well, maybe it's just how you would feel if you had to make a video like this.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I'm not inferring anything from that. I understand it's
No,
different and
I
wildly
understand.
different for everybody.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't think our listeners are here to chastise us. I just don't. I don't think they're here to be like, you weren't sensitive enough.
No,
Maybe
I
it's
know.
about me chastising myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I'm that good a
But
person.
I also want to roll it back to Savannah and Hoda used to host the Today Show together. And that's because Hoda got brought in at the last minute when they fired Matt Lauer.
Yes.
And so Savannah
okay.
worked with Matt Lauer for years. I mean, as did Meredith Vieira and Katie Couric.
Forgot about Meredith.
And you want to tell me that all three of those women had no idea what he was doing?
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sure they did.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
I'm maybe like referencing some like Crazy Days and Nights blind items here in my recollection that the persona that Savannah has is not a warm one.
I'm just saying, if there was financial abuse, right? If that was the type of abuse that would lead adult protective services to come to someone's house, and if that's the kind of abuse, because we don't have any indication that it would be anything else, who's the person with the money? That
Savannah.
And it's
okay. I also, you keep going, and then I have something.
No. You go ahead.
Did you know that Savannah's husband is a guy? I think he might be a lawyer or a publicist, but his firm is mentioned in the Epstein files. There's an email where someone is like, "Hey, Jeffrey, I know you're trying to like recoup your image because you just got convicted in 2008 of like sex trafficking. And I think maybe you should use this guy at this firm because he did something for some other guy." I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I don't have all my information.
No, some other guy who had probably been like had a similar charge.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Savannah's husband also works there. So he works in this like PR fixing realm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm
that is
like,
interesting.
How, that's a lot of power, I would think, for these two people.
Yeah, it is. And again, that's also something that I wondered what the PR of it was, because again, people kept saying like Savannah is America's sweetheart, and again, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's
like,
long-standing been like Jennifer Aniston or some shit. Like I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Like
I've never heard
that
of,
until this week.
It's like
I've never heard.
I
that.
feel like the media made that up because it's a story, but she was never. No,
She was
bullshit.
never America's sweetheart. But then something that was bothering me initially in the first few days, to give Savannah some credit, people were like, "Why is this such a big news story?" and saying like really stupid shit, like, "Why is this such a big news story?" And also, if this were anybody else, we wouldn't be hearing about it. And I'm like, I understand the sentiment there, but at the end of the day, like, obviously, if this was anybody else, you wouldn't be hearing about it, because everyone else is not a journalist on one of the biggest daytime morning news shows ever.
Yeah.
So that really bothered me, because that was people trying to like apply like a logical fallacy or some shit. Like, yes, there is
I get it.
to saying that most missing women and children, especially that are not white, especially black in America, they go missing and they don't get this kind of news coverage. That's absolutely right. But here, the reason that we're hearing about this particular white woman's mother so much is because she's like 1 degree away from the person that like turns the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, if it was my mother, my 83-year-old mother that went missing, if I worked for the news station, y'all would never hear the fucking end of it. Like, sorry. And that just is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to give her credit, but I also...
I mean, it's just like, I just want to say, like, for people like that, you're just fighting entropy. Stop it.
Yes.
You know? It's like, it's useless. But anyway, sorry, you were going to say.
Well, that all said, one thing that I keep coming back to, no matter how many times I tell myself, like, it makes sense that she would be kind of the most put on in the video because she's a newscaster, that's her job, and she was in the same city, and so it doesn't make any sense, and like I just can't, something about her just rubs me the wrong way. Maybe she's not my sweetheart. That doesn't make her a kidnapper, you know?
Yeah.
No, I know. Okay, really quickly, something that did come to mind with the Adult Protective Services is like, do you think someone came and kidnapped the mom because they wanted to take better care of her?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Why aren't we looking into Deborah?
I think you cracked it.
Yeah. It kind of looks like our live ended also.
It says live.
Oh, no, mine still says live.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Can you still see us?
Oh man,
No one's saying anything.
maybe we're just
Are
not
we still
interesting.
here?
I think I deeply offended them
No.
by accusing Savannah Guthrie of
America's
being performative and
sweetheart,
insincere. I offended America's sweetheart. They will not listen again.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn it on my phone to be extra annoying just to see if we're still here. It says we're not still there.
Oh no.
This
but
will
we're still recording,
get
right?
recorded. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Technology is hard. I mean, maybe it's fine. We can just wrap it up.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we're at an hour 45. I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, everyone. Something happened with the live, and I really don't know what to push to make it go back, but I'm here. So we're going to just wrap up our theories, and then I will edit this into a podcast so you guys won't miss anything.
Okay, so what does everybody think is next?
Okay,
Yeah. What do you think is next?
their special reporting on NBC.
We get a final update.
I'll say.
Uh-huh.
I think right now the energy is we're gonna have someone actually arrested, booked tonight, but we're not gonna know where Nancy is for at least another day.
That's that sounds fair.
And
Totally.
I'm leaning. My two strongest theories are it's either the electrician. Oh, I found this out too. An electrician worked on her house on January 5th and 6th. And so I'm going to go with it's either that person or someone involved with that person, or it's someone hired by a family member.
Okay. And which family member?
America's sweetheart.
Yes. Tell the truth. Katie, what about you?
Well, because of and I'm just doing this because we're here to guess, right? Because of the other people like Ashley Banfield saying that it's the brother-in-law, I'm going to say it's the brother and, the sister and the brother-in-law, and they're doing it to screw with Savannah and her money.
Okay, get that. Yeah. And my theory is Hoda did it.
Damn it, Nathan.
Yeah. Cracked. Case cracked.
That's gotta be. I do want to say I feel bad for giggling and laughing, but you have to laugh in these uncertain times.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, if we need to be sincere, this poor woman, it's very sad. We all understand that. We're trying to not cry. So shut up.
Yeah. Leave us alone, hypothetical haters.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say that, okay, tell me if I should say this or not. This kidnapping has sort of been, in my opinion, a little bit more run of the mill or something, something I'd rather focus on than the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And ICE.
Yeah.
Who are just shooting people in the street,
Oh,
It's
you're
almost like
absolutely
this has been a
right.
reprieve.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's especially because we can all be involved in a way. I think it gives people a sense of control. You feel a sense of control over when you're tuning in for information and as things are unfolding and how much information you're going to receive as it's unfolding, and you can still have hope. It's not like the depressing, you can call your senators and then it's but I can't control that anyone will listen to them, and I can't control what ICE is doing, and no matter how much I don't want them to, it's it is written that it will happen, right? And then with the Epstein files, it's already been done, and so that's just and I know because I've been doing it, reading hours and hours of the world's most horrific things that are already done that we don't have control over, and the only thing we can ask for is names. That's awful. I think that's why people are so it's I think people try to make it more a comment on the human condition that is limited. Like, people just want it for the drama and the salaciousness. It's like, no, I think that we want to have hope, and right now we still can have hope until we know anything different.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I thought that was
Nice
very well
word.
said.
Thank you.
Yes, me too.
And for
Let's
everyone
end
on the live,
that.
I'm sorry, but we'll have Emily's. If you didn't get to hear Emily's brilliant thoughts right now, I will publish them either tomorrow or Thursday.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Scrolling through my feed, all I see is bullshit, fake news, clickbait. Gotta sift through all of it. Like share, retweet, trying to keep up with the trends, but it's all just a facade, man. It's all pretend. Online bullshit, that's all it is. You say you're living large, but I know it's just a myth. Online bullshit, can't you see? We're all caught up in the nonsense. It's time to break free. Scrolling through my feed.
I'm caught up in the game. My attention is on every play and every whistle. But what I'm missing is a signal coming from my kidneys. That signal isn't like a ref's whistle. It's more of a silent SOS, which could be warning me of an increased risk for events like heart attack or stroke. And a way I can catch that signal? A simple urine test called UACR. If you have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, talk to your doctor about the UACR test. Detect the SOS. Visit detectthesos.com to learn more.